Have you seen this?
No.
Total rip-off from Kinda Funny.
Did they start with this?
I'm pretty sure they start Kinda Funny Live too, like that.
Fuck's sake.
It was a really good bit.
Not long, is it? 3.5 minutes. Oh man, I'm so glad you showed me. See now when I'm stressed out against stuff, I'm just going to open this up my computer.
Basically goes on like that. So that was the World Aerobic Video. Well, the Aerobic World Championship from like the 80s. And that. That's total rip-off from Kinda Funny right enough. Like,
did they tell you to use that?
they've been. I'm pretty sure Kinda Funny Live too. They come out wearing that gear and do the
dance.
Right. I'm pretty sure, but they won't put up I've only seen it from like pictures, so
right.
I don't know. Yeah. Gameswitch podcast season 2 episode 16. 16 this year?
Yeah, 16.
8 this year.
Fuck, hold on, I'll tell you. No, whatever the first one on YouTube was, we did it since, which was probably 8. No, 6.
So fuck it, numbers.
Wait, 5? Yeah, 5 I think. Yeah, because that was the summer one, wasn't it? It never happened. Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It's been away.
Anyway, still just as miserable as fucking ever, but
essentially.
Not much news happened.
No, not really. I managed to escape the barrel.
Oh, I'm Jonathan, that's Daniel.
Oh yeah, I'm still Daniel. But I don't know, you just burnt out this week.
I've always burnt out. The last like 4 weeks have just been fucking misery.
I feel alright. Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the news. Bad news. Rick and Morty's been delayed till March.
Has it really? Fuck.
Yep. It's supposed to come out this December. Yeah.
Fuck. Where did you read it on Reddit?
My phone gets these wee notifications for Rick and Morty and it's like yep.
Shite, man.
I know.
Right, well I'm my fucking up mood away already. I'm just fucking started the garden. Right, okay, well, do you want to just jump into the news?
Okay.
Right. There's been a leak. Warner Bros. Montreal, the ones that made Arkham Origins, have apparently been working on 2 new DC games. One...
Superman?
No.
No?
One is apparently an open world Suicide Squad brawler, where you create your own character and you fight, like, I think you join the Suicide Squad and you go about fighting people.
Right, okay, Brawler, right, okay, I thought you meant like fighting game. No, Brawler sounds okay.
And then
that's what's so good about Arkham.
Like an RPG kind of, like, build up your character, I think. Like, it sounds cool, I suppose, but it sounds really weird, like, I don't know, like DC, like, open world RPG, it sounds a bit...
They've done it already, they've done an MMO.
I guess it's just that, but not online.
That sounds cool.
But it's maybe like Borderlands, like loads of loot and stuff that you collect and sell and stuff like that.
Sounds awesome.
Wondering about Gotham and shit. Possible 2017 release.
That one.
The other game, this is that one I think is definitely happening. Like, that seems to have loads of like information. This one's like
very vague.
Could be bullshit.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a Batman game, but it's starring Damian Wayne, Batman's son. It's 10 years from like current Batman, and like Batman's like old.
Wait, it's based on Arkham series?
I don't know. It doesn't say like what series it's based on. It's just like I suppose Batman's like in his 30s, isn't he? So like I suppose this would be like nearly 50, and like Damian Wayne's like 20 or whatever, and he's like training him to be. He's old. He's he's not old, but he's like 50, and he's got a leg brace and stuff, and he's like training up to take over.
Oh, cool. Well,
Dick Grayson's in it, but he's got a shaved head apparently, like the Arkham games. So I think I don't know if it's for the Arkham games. I don't know. But
well, I watched ages ago an animated film of like Batman that Damian Wayne. He was a wee dick. I don't like.
Was
him.
he?
Yeah, he's horrible.
I know I liked him in the comics,
but he was complete dicks in that.
Yeah, I've never liked him in the comics. He's a shit character.
Well, that sounds interesting, anyway.
I mean, that's the kind of biggest news of the week. Other than that, Alien Covenant, the sequel to Prometheus, is out May 19th next year. I don't really care, but
I like Aliens.
Yeah, the first 2 are good. If anybody cares about Avatar 2, it's coming out in December 2018, 21st
2018. When did the first one come out? 2008, 9?
12? No, 11?
Was that like 11?
It was like 11 or 12.
No one wants this. No one cares, and no one wants it.
It just has not stayed in the zeitgeist at all, man. like maybe for 6 months after it came out, people were talking about it.
I don't even think so.
Did it last?
I think people. I think as soon as people went out to cinema, they were like, yeah, visually impressive.
No, I don't agree with that. I think I was in the cinema and I think it was big on the internet, and then DVD came out because I remember people talking about when it came out on DVD and Blu-ray and that. And then I think maybe like a couple of weeks after that, it just died.
I don't know.
I probably took about 6 months. I think.
Still not seen it. Refused to watch it.
Have you still not seen that?
Nope.
Alright.
I refused to watch it.
It's not worth your time. Like, I don't blame you for not watching it.
And my uncle had got like a 3D telly. So, like, or like, let's put that on. So I put the glasses on, got about 50 minutes, like, I feel sick.
Oh.
There's big blue people, I don't know what's going on.
Was it this 3D? Would you feel sick, or was it just how shit the film was?
Bit both, mainly 3D.
This is so bad, I feel ill.
I'm so glad 3D never picked up.
I know,
it's amazing it didn't pick up.
I know. Kingsman 2 has been pushed back in our delay.
Oh, no.
It's meant to come out summer next year, but it's now coming out October next year, so at this time next year, 6th of October.
So 2018, yeah.
Probably. Rogue One trailer, did you see it?
No, I'm not watching it.
There's too many. I do know what kind of vibes I'm getting, and that's the bad thing. See the Batman v Superman vibes. See the way, like, the first couple of trailers, you're like, fuck yeah, and then you saw another one, you're like, you saw another one, and you're like, fucking stop. And then like the final trailer came out, like this. I think this is the final trailer for this, and didn't need to release it.
I'm not watching. That's why I'm not watching them. I never watched the last trailer for The Force Awakens. I watched like the first two, and I was fine. So I didn't watch it. So I'm doing the same. Know that the film theorist guy? Yeah. He did a Rogue One theory last night. I think it's pretty right.
Was it
good? To be honest, I think it's absolutely spot on. Like,
what does it say? Like,
basic. In The Force Awakens, at the start when he grabs a lightning bolt. What is it? And then there's the Knights of Ren behind him. Yeah. He's saying that the Rogue One crew is going to be the Knights of Ren. Yeah.
Right.
And he was explaining, like, do you know how they steal the is that my phone or yours?
Mine probably.
Don't know. Right, well, he says the Knights of Ren are. Did you want to answer it?
No, I just put it out. That's a text.
Cool. Alright, cool. Right. So he's like, the Knights of Ren, they're the Rogue One crew, and he explains no New Hope how they steal the plans. They don't actually get physical plans. They transmit the plans to Layla, who puts them on the droid. Right. So he was saying, like, they don't necessarily escape the Death Star,
right?
And then they get converted to the Knights of Ren. Also, is like, and they were doing like, there's like a picture in the Force Awakens book, and he had like a picture of all the Knights of Ren characters, right? And like he was like just lining them up. So it was basically just lining one to the other, and it works pretty well. And also, the main leader of the Knights of Ren, who's supposed to be the main lassie from Rogue One, she is called Rogue One, and the main Knight of Ren is called Rogue.
Right.
So I think it's pretty conclusive.
But Rogue One's before the original trilogy, like before A New Hope. It's between the prequels and right. So in like Force Awakens time, like the Knights of Ren time, would not be like really old.
That's what they were saying. But 60 or something in Star Wars, not that old.
Well, Harrison Ford's like 30s in like A New Hope, and he's like 70. So it's been like 50 a year. So they're probably in their 30s.
That's what I didn't quite get.
So they'd all be like 100.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
I mean, it is Star Wars, and like Yoda's like 300 years old, and Count Dooku's like 3. Like, I suppose it could be like the way that they do their, and like the Emperors might be like hundreds of years old. So I suppose the way they do their ages, it could work, but
but that's the theory. Anyway.
I think Rogue One is just going to die at the end. Because it has been.
I thought that as well until
it has come out. There's not going to be a sequel. They don't. Like, the director got asked if we consider a sequel, and he said no. As far as I'm concerned, like A New Hope is a sequel to this. Like, that's a sequel.
Watch the CD anyway, and you'll see.
I'll watch it. I do like that. I watch the Walking Dead one and stuff. It's good. And Jimmy Smits was confirmed for Rogue One. He was as a what character? I don't know. He's in it anyway.
Right enough. He was saying like there's a guy in Rogue One called Monk. And there's the Asian monk guy in the team, the Rogue One team. So you're like, that lines up pretty well. But he says he dies because he's an idiot.
Yeah, so
he actually says he dies.
It wasn't him. It was the other Chinese guy.
Oh, was it?
And he was like, "Shut the fuck up," because he's like Chinese, he's like in China. You'll give a fuck about like you'll go and like Green Norton or whatever and just spoil the film. Nobody cares. No, in America, everybody's like, and like cause Donnie Yen, the other Chinese guy, he's made like a couple of American films. Like he knows. So he like knew it was going. That's why he was like, "Shut the fuck up." And he was like, when both our characters die, he was like, "Fuck." I I don't even care because it's funny. Like,
yeah, it's funny.
I don't give a fuck that it's been spoiled. Oh yeah, we just spoiled it as well. So, yeah, and the film's meant to be 133 minutes long, which is just over 2 hours.
Fantastic.
I'm
going to go back to the hometown to see it. I've got an interesting story.
What's your interesting story?
About seeing The Force Awakens last year.
What was their interesting?
Well, I'll tell.
Sure.
Just go for it.
Why not?
Right. So.
Sound like you're.
So I was. Wait to go see Rogue One, but I was at the pub like the night before, and I wore a suit to the local pub. Right, as a joke, and it was quite funny. I never thought it was funny. I was wearing a suit in like this shite pub and back home. So I was like, that was quite funny. I was like, the next day we're going to see The Force Awakens. So I'm like, I'll wear the suit as well, right? So I put the suit on.
Shirt?
Oh yeah.
So no stinking now.
Maybe a couple of days after. Either way, I'm wearing like the full suit. Right, so I live in a small village outside my hometown. Right, so it was a village pub I was at, not even like. So I went back, I was like, wear the suit to Star Wars, meet up with my friends, it's a bit of a joke and that. So we start walking, I'm like, there's a lot of children a lot younger than me in suits here. It was the same night as my school prom. So I was walking about wearing a suit while all these like 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds are cutting around suits. I looked so creepy, man.
I'm with my prom. It's your pedo teacher.
Yeah. So that's what happened when I watched Force Awakens last year.
That's pretty funny. We're talking about Walking Dead. We'll get to it but the ratings have been dropping, and to be honest, I'm not surprised.
I know.
Like the last couple of weeks have been shit. And apparently there's
The Walking Dead won't conclude, it'll be cancelled.
There's a rumour that Chandler Briggs is leaving it. I haven't played the boy, it's Carl.
Oh really?
His mum put up on Twitter a thing saying like, so proud of you Chandler, blah blah, 8 years of this stuff, getting up, missing school, getting dirty every day and stuff, like, so proud of you and all that. You'll soon be moving on to bigger and better things.
Oh really?
And people were like, what the fuck, tweeting and all that. And he said it was because like they finished filming this season and it was just her saying like, well done. But it does sound like he's leaving it, so it's not been like confirmed.
That is tough, because he was like what, 8 or something when he joined
7
it.
Or 8,
yeah, like that's
well, right, it's a commitment. It's the next 10 years of life, but he's a millionaire and he's not even 18.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I think he gets like 500,000, like $500,000 an episode.
Really?
So 2 episodes, that's gonna be $1 million.
That's a lot.
And that Walking Dead aren't like paid as much as Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones get $1 million. Like Jon Snow gets like $1 million an episode, and it's insane.
Yeah.
And Big Bang Theory, they're on $1 million episode now.
And they do 24 episodes as well. Yeah.
That's insane. Man.
So much money. Why work again? Why not do 4 episodes and never fucking work?
I know. It's crazy.
I don't get it. I have to go through uni on about $3,000 a year. It's like fucking mental.
It must be so good.
Yeah. Well, right enough, like, no, you're saying it's quite tough being a kid, like, doing that. You must have the people in school with you, who always did the swimming, and they'd get up in the morning at like 6 in the morning to go swimming before school, and then go swimming after school. And you're like, it's just swimming. Like, do you know what I mean? I worked with, I went to, like, when I was in primary school, I went with a guy. I went for a bit of high school with him as well, and he did all that mad swimming and that, and I was working with him in the summer, and he was like, he ended up in some private school in Edinburgh or whatever, and he was like, nah, I found drinking and partying was a lot more fun than getting up 6 in the morning for it. He's just like, I'm done.
That's not wrong.
Like, I'm not going to the Olympics. I'm done.
This is fair. And the last news, there's really not much news this week. Apparently Logan was going to have less CGI than the other X-Men movies.
Fantastic.
Shit for us because it means we're out of job. People are out of job. But so that was 14 minutes of news. But
is that all the news?
That's all the news.
There's a lot of writing there.
That's all the news.
Oh no.
But we have 2 topics this week. Okay. No, sorry, there's more news. I'm using my phone.
More news.
You know how the Creed prequel, now Miles Teller, him, that's like pals with.
Was he the guy in?
He's in Fantastic Four, the new one. He played
It was
Reed
Whiplash, man.
Yeah, the stretchy guy, Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic.
No.
He was in Whiplash. Yeah,
Whiplash.
drummer. Yeah. I thought you meant Whiplash guy in Fantastic Four. I'm like, what? Somebody had whips. Him. Well, he apparently wants to play Ivan Drago's son in a Creed sequel. Remember in Rocky 4, big guy's like, if he dies, he dies. A big blonde guy, Dolph Lundgren, and he kills Apollo.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, well, he wants to play his son in the Creed sequel. But
Creed was awesome.
But he's fucking, look at me, white and dark hair and American. Like,
he wants to play Apollo's son.
He wants to play Ivan Drago's son, like the Russian.
Oh, why not?
Think he could play Russian?
If he gets built as shit, yeah.
Do you know what? No, I think he has played like a German or Russian before. I can see him like doing the accent.
Creed was awesome. Creed was really good.
Creed was good, but I wasn't, because I thought I'd been built up before I'd seen it.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's going to be amazing, and like, I saw it. It was okay, but I think Hingy was better.
Southpaw. No, it's not.
I've watched Southpaw 3 times. I've only watched Creed once and a half, I think. So I've
only seen them both once.
I like Creed. I put it off the second time.
I really like Jake Gyllenhaal and stuff, and him being quite tough was a surprise and good.
Yeah.
But I thought Creed was a lot better.
Creed's okay, but nah, I prefer Southpaw.
And Stallone was there, and he's just
Old
runs a bar or something.
Yeah, he gets cancer and stuff.
Yeah, but he cures the cancer.
Yeah.
But did he quote? He should have quoted back like, "It doesn't matter how many times you get hit.
Yeah, does he not say that?
It's about 10 times you get hit."
Keep on getting back or something.
Get hit. I'm Rocky Balboa. I climb the stairs.
I love to see your version. It's like Rocky Balboa after like a stroke and a car crash.
That is what he said. He already sounds like he's had a stroke.
Like throwing himself up the stairs.
Someone always sounds like he's had a stroke.
It's because he had Bell's palsy when he was young, which is when like
now I'm just getting in trouble.
Spasms out on one side.
Oh, fantastic!
And he never like recovered from it.
Right, so I'm just laughing at disabled people now. Okay, I didn't know
it's
that.
Not a disability. It's just like your facial muscles don't form properly on one side of your face.
So, get hit.
That's what he's like.
How many times you can get hit? Get back up and hit some more.
Right. Let's just move on to the next news segment before we get fucking shut down. Apparently, the reason there's no Obi-Wan standalone movie is because the character is apparently coming out in episodes 8 and 9. Which
why do we need an Obi-Wan? We pretty much had 2 of them, so.
Well, the rumours there's a solo film with him playing him, with Ewan McGregor playing him again.
That's risky. That's risky.
Why? He was the one good thing about the prequels, I think.
No, he was good, but just
the fact that it's
we need to just
move on.
Either move on, just cancel them, just be like, no, right, it didn't happen, and we're just leaving it, or redo them, reboot them. We reboot everything nowadays. I've said it many times.
But I would rather an Obi-Wan solo movie than him turn up as a ghost in fucking episodes 8 and 9. He died in A New Hope. Why is he still about? You know what I mean? I don't know. I would rather see like a prequel. Like
he died. That's why Qui-Gon died in the first one, to resemble Obi-Wan dying in The New Hope. That makes sense.
It's foreshadowing.
Yep, that just hit me there. Okay.
15 years, 20 years. Fuck. That's really funny. The guy that directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, Dan Trachtenberg, might be directing a movie about Houdini.
Yeah,
which I'd
sounds
see.
Cool. That was an awesome film.
And Houdini's quite interesting, I suppose. De Niro has explained that he loves the film with Scorsese and DiCaprio. He said, Leo loves Marty the way that I do, so it's great. I'd love for the 3 of us to do something together.
Yeah, it's always cool he calls him Marty.
Yeah.
I blame Mr. Scorsese, sir. Salute. It doesn't matter how you get
Scorsese. Need to stop doing that. The last one, Sebastian Stan's put that photo on Twitter, and it's him with the Captain America shield on his back, and now at the end of Civil War, Cap throws the shield down. So they're saying now in the comic, like he becomes Captain
Can we
America.
also point out that Robert Downey Jr. threw his arc reactor away?
Yeah, no,
his chest, and they completely forgot that he did
that.
Over that. So him throwing his shield away means complete shit.
Yeah. Right, now that's the last of the news.
Is that all the news?
That's all the news.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we just make up the news?
Let's just say shit and see if people buy it.
No one's listening anyway. Just say what we fucking want.
That's true.
Assuming Scorsese were talking in the pub last night. I'm the lead in the new Irishman film.
Right.
It's me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And what is it? So I'm this Italian guy with a speech impediment, and we go, Robert De Niro doesn't give me some more.
Oh man, if I was directing Avatar, you would.
I know, it's pretty good.
Wait, one more news story. I'm not finished. Apparently, the first line of dialogue from Episode 8, Star Wars, is Luke saying to Rey, "You contain the spark that will rekindle the fire." So.
Alright, so another
She's
the one.
going to be a Jedi, the one Destiny shit.
But balance the Force push.
But aye, that's us. Right.
I watched Force Awakens last night. Vaguely watched it on my phone the whole time while Force Awakens was on the background. I really like the scene where he catches the laser beams. I think it's fucking awesome.
I think it's great.
I think it's great. I think it's good.
I think it's fucking great.
But it is just a New Hope.
Right, I'm going to... My topic is this cracked article with the movie posters. I want to go through them. I want to see if you think they're stupid or...
No, we went through them already.
Yeah, but not on the podcast.
Alright.
Shut up.
Well, I just do more Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, you just do more of that. No, you just make up more news.
Alright, do you hear they're making Who Framed Roger Rabbit too?
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Who's in it? It's not even good.
It's not even good at all.
Right, let's just move on to the topic. This is an article on Cracked, which is one of my favourite sites. You don't particularly like it, but
I watch like all their YouTube videos,
but you think they're quite...
everything is how, oh look at me, oh my god, you see a door? Look at us, it's not a door, it's a window with a handle on it. Ooh.
But I don't know.
That's pretty much the whole thing.
I think it's funny.
Oh, you're an idiot for looking at it the way it's supposed to be. The way it's supposed to be. We look at it, we read more into it and look at it from a different perspective. But which is fine. Looking at it from a different perspective is totally cool. Just they're so patronising about it.
Yeah.
But I do think their After Hours is hilarious, and I really like. And I like the escort mission guys.
Aye,
they're really funny as well.
But this article called 21 movies that we can't believe no one has made yet. And it's movie posters that they've knocked up. Now the first one, it's John Berthel's Punisher, the ninth film by Quentin Tarantino. The Punisher kills the Marvel Universe.
Who stars in it?
Cumberbatch, Evans, Rudd, Downey Jr., Hemsworth, and Ruffalo.
Sounds cool.
I mean, it would have to be like totally outside of canon. Like you can't have him kill it. Well, to be fair, if you're going to fucking end the Marvel Universe, that's the way to do it. Yeah, but they're not going to, like, it's not going to happen.
Wait, should the guy in The Walking Dead not do it?
Yeah, that's him.
Is that him?
Yeah,
oh, fantastic.
Natalie Portman and Matilda, the professional.
Yeah, and she could have a wee.
That makes sense.
A wee sidekick.
Yeah, she's like bringing her up, and
she could molest him.
We just skipped the shit ones, right?
No, that's shit. Batman vs Predator is not a good idea for a film.
But was Alien vs Predator a good idea for a film?
It was yes, yes, better than Batman vs Predator.
What about Daniel Radcliffe as Ozzy Osbourne, directed by Martin Scorsese?
Sounds fine, but why not? If we're gonna have Batman vs Predator, why not Superman vs Harry Potter? Fucking stupid shit. No, that is not a good idea. Do not even think that is a good idea.
Who would win? I don't really know Harry Potter, but
probably Harry Potter.
Yeah, because he could just be like kryptonite with the fucking urn and.
I was thinking, like, because I'm dyslexic, I'd be a really bad fucking wizard. Like, I could not do the spells at all.
Say the shit wrong.
It'd be like Wingardium Leviosa. I'd read it as like Wingardium fuck up. It would just like explode gardens everywhere.
Have you seen that meme and it's like Hermione, she's like, Harry, I'm pregnant, and it's I'm going fetus delicious.
Yeah. I was watching a documentary last night, just like a short YouTube documentary, like 40 minutes long. It was talking about freelance animation. Like, do you remember Weeble stuff in Newsgrounds?
Yeah, I remember.
And all the animations they used to have on it,
yeah.
Right? It was about like them animators there. Have you seen the one with Harry Potter and Ron? And it's like, they're like in Snake,
no.
And then they're like blasting Hermione's skirt up, and they're like, yeah, Guardian Leviosa, and they got their gums. Oh, I'll show you after. It's really funny.
A Harley and Ivy like lesbian drama with Margot Robbie and Jessica Chastain.
But no, that doesn't work because Harley doesn't actually love anyone. She just likes the Joker.
Well, in the comics she has a thing with Ivy. The two become Because Joker like abuses her, she eventually like goes diving and they become a lesbian couple for a while.
Oh, cool. I'm wrong, I don't know shit, I just say words.
Army of Two, directed by Russo Brothers with Dwayne Johnson and Terry Crews.
Only if I can do the trailers. Two brothers.
That's
a Mexican armada comes.
That's called Two Brothers.
Wait, there's more.
Oh man. He's real shit. That's her that's in Game of Thrones, and Red Lady playing Irene Adler for Sherlock. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Lady Sherlock.
I don't actually get our special of that.
Civil War with the horror.
Are we getting Sherlock at Christmas? We are.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So Freddy, Jason, fucking Pinhead, and what's his name again? Halloween guy. Fuck, what's his name again?
Scary Terry.
Oh yeah, Scary Terry.
Come on, but you can't hide, bitch.
Sounds like what is it? He says a harmless knockoff, copyright-free version of a famous
of a famous 80s, 90s, famous 80s horror villain, but with miniature swords for fingers instead of knives.
Aye, but it's like that versus like Terminator and Alien Predator. I know it sounds shit, right? But yeah, James Wan, I'd fucking watch that.
Who's James Wan?
He directed Saw and Insidious and
I don't
that
like
kind of
Insidious.
shit. Yeah, all that shit. Metal Gear. This is the reason we're doing this section. Let's be honest. But I don't like Hugh Jackman as Snake.
Do you remember Metal Gear 4?
Yeah.
Every time you died, it was like Snake.
Yeah, they're all like that.
Snake.
Yeah, except for
replace him with Sylvester Stallone. You get Snake.
Well, they've got John Goodman. That's instead. I can see that.
John Goodman would be good.
Hugh Jackman is Solid Snake. Gary Owen's Liquid Snake. John Goodman is Colonel Campbell. Don't know who Rosario Dawson's going to be because I can't really remember a character, like another female character. I think Emma Blunt's going to be Meryl, which I can see. Jace Eisenberg is Otacon, and then a Chinese actress called Fan Bingbing is.
Don't understand
Mei Ling.
any of them.
I wouldn't cast Hugh Jackman. I would cast Carl Urban, him that's in Star Trek, plays Bones, and he played Dredd. I'd cast him as Snake. That would be good.
Yeah.
I know
very little about Metal Gear. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I've not seen him in a lot.
No, he's only on Star Trek and Dredd, and that's kind of it.
Wait, was he Dredd?
Yeah, he was Dredd.
Was he Dredd?
Him as Bones in Star Trek. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Dredd was an awesome film.
And
then I seen the Raids, and it was just
it seemed kind of shit. Yeah. Edward Norton in the Half-Life movie played Gordon Freeman.
No,
I'd watch that. Like, I'm not even a massive Half-Life fan, but that poster, that actually looks like a genuine poster. Directed by Neil Blomkamp, guy done Dish It Down, champion that.
Have Ed Norton and Matt Damon done a film together yet?
Surely they have.
Because I imagine that would be a fantastic film.
I feel like they've done a film, but it was probably like in the 90s before Matt Damon got
big.
I know he is good, but like before Born, Matt Damon. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if they had done a film, it's probably like that.
Matt Damon's one of my favourite actors. I love him.
I really like him. He's not one of my favourites, but I do really like him. Yeah, and then Rick and Morty, Bob Odenkirk and Tom Holland. As you said the other day, it would not work as a live action film.
Of course not.
But if we're going to do it,
just do it.
I don't know. It doesn't sound terrible. Right, okay, that was a bit of a shit section. So let's move to our next section.
We do too visual, considering we're both really camera shy.
Yeah,
very visual podcast.
Remember that one time we tried to do a camera and then
I got really awkward.
Cracked
It's
under
hard.
pressure and never done it. PSX predictions this weekend. I'm in Edinburgh and you're back in Open, but it's PSX, so things will be happening.
Yes, I forgot all my predictions I made yesterday.
Right, well, I'll read them out.
Well, I can read my own predictions.
Oh, wait, can you read my writing?
Nope. I can't read normal people's writing.
What we'll do is we'll read our predictions this week. We've got like 8 each or something. And then next week we'll look back and we'll tally them up and we'll see who won.
I will win.
Predictions. Right. And then I've got some that aren't predictions, are just like things that we'll just discuss.
You want to put out there. Okay. Right, so my first prediction was the conference is boring and we all feel like cutting our wrists by the end of it. Okay.
Right, okay.
What's your prediction?
We're doing them at a time. Right, I wrote Supermassive and Ready at Dawn announced something, but since thinking about it, I don't know if Supermassive will. They're the guys done Until Dawn. I think Until Dawn might be there in some form. I think there might be an Until Dawn 2, but I don't know if they're going to
another VR extension.
Aye, something like that. But I don't know about Until Dawn 2. But I think Ready at Dawn, the guys who made The Order, are going to announce The Order 2.
Yeah.
That's my first prediction. And The Order 2, no kind of released it, just it's happening.
And a big promise.
Here's like a 5-minute trailer.
Yeah.
We've learned from what you said. Mm-hmm. Here you go.
Storms. No. Okay, my prediction now.
Your prediction.
VR focus, but that's a shit one. That's really obvious. New custom controllers
and consoles.
Yeah. Right. So that's just basics. So it'll definitely happen.
Yeah, like colour controllers.
And it'll make us want to slit our wrists even more.
My next prediction is this Suicide Squad game that was talked about earlier. I think it's going to be announced for 2017.
Yeah. That's Sony's thing.
Warner Bros. Yeah, because they're already in bed. That Arkham VR is like PSVR exclusive, so they're in bed with like that franchise. I don't know. I don't know it'll be exclusive. But I think it'll be like advertised like with the PS4 and the marketing. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think I don't know if necessarily MD will be there, but it'll be like I don't know who's hosting it. It's Jeff Keighley or whatever. It'll just be like
Batman.
A new trailer for the new Suicide Squad, and it'll just come up on the screen.
Ben Affleck comes out. then we really slit our wrists.
Well, you have down here slight interference later on.
I don't know. Okay, that's my prediction.
I don't think it'll be given a date, but it will just come out a trailer. It'll look quite cool. Show you customizing characters fighting and that, and it was got 2017.
Yeah,
that's my prediction.
So I've got at the bottom here celebrity appearance, right? So Ben Affleck, probably not him, right? Do you remember the EA conference with Pele?
I remember
it was the most awkward thing ever, because Pele doesn't like games, obviously,
because he's old and that.
He's old, right? And American gamers especially don't like football that much. So bringing out Pele, pretty fucking pointless. Like,
yeah, was that for FIFA?
Yeah. It'd be like bringing Gordon Brown to the White House. Who the fuck? It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay, so start appearance. I don't know if you told this one or not. This is just like a pure fucking out the blue one. But there are rumours that there's going to be a Duke Nukem game in development now. I don't think, if it's announced, I don't know, I think it'll be announced at PSX. But fuck it, I'll chuck it in anyway.
Fair enough.
You have a random fucking out the blue one. And they need to fix Duke Nukem after that fucking last shit game that came out.
Bungie announced a new game.
I think that will happen because the first Destiny was in bed, they were in bed with PlayStation when that was happening.
And they clearly want to get away from Xbox.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. And not necessarily exclusive, they just announced a new game there. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see it. Do you think it'll be Destiny 2 or do you think it'll be something else?
Probably Destiny 2. But
it'd be cool if it was both, if it was like, here's Destiny 2 and a new IP, but that's just hoping for hope.
They've got a big team, so they could.
Marvel v Capcom 4 announced for 2017.
That's a boring fucking thing.
I think it's what? Right, okay, don't want to skip that.
Yeah, you can't keep it. I just think it's a boring thing to announce.
I know, but it'll be announced.
Yeah.
Be announced. Sony backed.
Okay.
Because Street Fighter 5 was a PS4 exclusive.
Was it?
So Marvel v Capcom, well, maybe not exclusive, but it'll be announced at PSX, I think.
Never played Street Fighter.
They're okay.
Sometimes it's not even in
I was more a Tekken guy.
I was more of Tekken as myself, yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
What have I put here? Sucker Punch, no, a new one. Spider-Man.
New trailer and release window.
Fantastic, yes. I agree.
I think there'll be...
And I bet you, at some point, text appears in spider webs. If I get that right, it says Spider-Man and it's written in some sort of spider webs.
Right, okay, I get an extra point.
I get like 18 extra point. I just straight flat out win.
Right, okay, we'll agree on that. I think I want it to be a trailer that like kind of sets up the universe and characters, because the last one we got was just him running about and didn't really get any context.
Yeah, it's awesome,
but I think that's what we'll get, another one like that. I don't think we'll get any sort of cutscene. I think it would just be acrobats and chasing and jumping, which is fine.
And a web font.
But I don't think they're ready to announce like a story in that yet. And I don't know about release window. We'll see. I think it's too early. They might just say 2018 or something, like, but I don't know. Last of Us 2 DLC. No, right. Yeah,
that'd be good. DLC for The Last of Us before the game.
Yeah, I'll do that. Shut the fuck up. I'll do that first. Last of Us DLC trailer, story DLC. No, what?
Say words right.
Uncharted 4 DLC, story DLC. Maybe playing as a daughter, like after, or maybe playing as Elena. Like, I think that would be quite cool to do Elena during Uncharted 4, because she goes away for like kind of middle of the game. She's there at the start, she's there at the end, but the middle she's not kind of there. But she has off doing like some sort of other adventure. She has to go and do something. Cool to play as. I've never played as Elena, so I don't know. Either playing as her or like a sequel with playing a wee girl at the end. Spoilers for the end of Uncharted 4, but
yeah. What happened? Does he sell his company at the end and starts in a reality TV show? What a shit ending!
Is this a reality TV show?
He does, yeah.
Nathan Drake?
Yeah. That is, I swear down, what happens at the end.
Really?
It's a reality TV show, yeah, he starts, yeah.
I remember on the beach with like Elena and that, and the wee girl finds the book with all his adventures on it.
Yeah. But they start a reality TV show based on him diving down in that.
Is that how it ends?
Pretty sure.
I'm not like saying it's not, I just don't remember that.
Right, you
I don't remember how it does end.
You do your next thing, I'll Google it.
Right, okay. This is kind of out there. I think the same as the Batman one, the same as the Suicide Squad one. Rockstar won't be there because they're never there. They don't go fuck out. You don't go to E3, you don't go to fucking PSX. I mean,
that's true because you don't need to.
But they'll fucking have emailed a trailer to them, and there will be a new Red Dead 2 trailer, like with story. I think.
Wait, what?
A new Red Dead 2 trailer with story. Who you're playing as, your team of people who the bad guys are setting up the world.
Yeah, like a trailer like Hateful Eight when it's like Hangman, Samuel Jackson, and the same character in every film, and he's not different.
But they won't be there. It'll just be like Jeff Keeler. I just keep saying Jeff. I don't know who's just because he always like presents this shit. Whoever's presenting it will just be like you trailer from Rockstar, and we'll just come up to screen and the crowd will mental, and there'll be a wee bit more information. Like I don't know what, but just it'll be a trailer that gives us some of it. Did you look it up there?
No, I can
no. Okay.
I'm right anyway, so it's fine.
Right, I done 2, so you did 2. You're on Spider-Man as well.
Sucker Punch announced a new game.
Yeah,
they made Infamous, didn't they?
Yeah.
So that's an announcement.
Yeah, I think that's pretty sure. That's your prediction that I would agree with the most.
Yeah. I still have a lot of, and then by the end of the conference, I still have a lot of regret for buying a PS4.
You still don't think it's
still don't feel like it's been worth the money.
Right, okay.
So if I have a sad face at the end of it, then top dollar. Right enough, Red Dead's coming out, so
I like how a lot of your predictions are objective, or subjective. Sorry, yours are like all objective, like this is announced for this time, and yours is like I feel like this. You get a point. Don't fucking objective. Whatever. Right. Yeah, we have one more each left. No, we have 2 more each. The Last of Us 2 is announced. No release date.
Did we not just talk about that?
No, we talked about Uncharted.
Oh, right.
The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
We'd see maybe who we're playing as. We maybe see Ellie and Joel a bit older. Like Joel's maybe like properly white. And Ellie's like 20.
What just Ellie?
I don't know. I think the way the first one ended though with him lying to her. You can't get rid of him yet. You have to address that, I think.
But why can't it just be she's on her own because she found out?
She just left at that point.
She's like, it says she's like 18, 19, like super fucking hot. That was good.
It's been like 3 years since the last one. Well, she's like 14, isn't she? So like 5 years.
5 years later, like just she's like got her skills.
Do you think in that case he would turn up later and kind of not be a villain, but kind of just have a stand, like a confrontation with between them?
Maybe.
But I think the Last of Us 2, I find it's been a bit early. It's only 2013. We've only just released Uncharted 4. I put it as a whole more than I think.
Imagine that came out this summer.
Last of Us.
Like the follows up. That's 4 years. That's quite a while. Because we started it at college. That was the game I played just before starting college. And it'd be quite cool to be the game I played just after I finished uni. Pretty cool. Feel like the circle of life.
Yeah, but again, you're saying that because you wanted that, not because you think it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I'm saying it because I want it to happen more than I think it will. But it would be cool. Right. Shit, you said it could be a shitty on stage VR demo.
Yeah.
Of the kind of next wave of VR games.
Yeah.
And it would just be like awkward and shit.
I dislike it, man. Yeah. Okay.
Right. My last prediction. Crash. I have to get all 3 of these for this to count as well. Right? Okay. And 2 are set. Horizon and Detroit will get, like, because they're both coming out next year, they'll get hundreds of trailers. What we already know the release date for Horizon, it got delayed. I don't know if I have a release date for Detroit, but it's 2017. We'll get a release date for Detroit and Horizon and big trailers, and then Crash remastered trailer release date for all 3 of them, 2017 at some point.
Sound.
But all 3 have to happen for me to get a point. Because they 2 I just had day 2 and I was like, nah, it's definitely going to happen, so I have to pick Crash to.
Why not just run Spiral for the next, be like, fuck it. What should the winner get?
I don't know.
We should have something.
Should we have a prize? Buy the other one at McDonald's or something. Even though
you're like 2 McDonald's.
And Neil, I'll have to buy one today, so that would be 3. Is this your last prediction? That's the only other thing I can see.
I know. I just say words a lot of time. Sometimes writing down things.
Do you want to call one off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
There's big triangles, square, like big 3D massive square circle and triangles on the stage.
Fucking weird prediction.
Bet you. Okay. Square circle, triangle, eyes. Big,
probably
massive ones everywhere.
But you don't want to talk about game release or not? Not any genuine predictions.
Don't really care. Bet there's over 18 stage lights.
Alright, okay, that's us.
So I'm playing to win.
That's us. I see that. Right, I just want to know which is shit that I kind of want to happen, but I don't think will. Death Stranding trailer would be good, another one, but there's already been a lot, and that game's not out till like 2019, 2020.
Kojima's?
Aye. That's going to be like enough Kojima's. Let's give it
Banjo-Kazooie.
5. Shut up! Let's give it 2019, I think 2020. That's a good way out. So I don't think we'll get an RP off it. Even though it is a PS4 exclusive. They might mention it like in a scissor like the build kind of hype reel at the show. Maybe like a wee clip of Norman Reedus doing something, but I doubt we'll get an RP trailer. And he won't be there, I don't think. If he is, I'll be annoyed because he's fucking be in Japan working on that game, you wee dick.
Stop shagging Lord.
Doubt Bloodborne 2 will be announced.
No.
See, I put it down, I was going to put the prediction, and I realised I don't care. Because I don't play the first one, and I don't really like the Dark Souls games, and I just don't care.
Fair enough.
Something I do want to know is Silent Hills to be revived. I know it's a pipe dream, it's not happening. Sony have killed it. Everybody's killed it. Konami actually killed it, not Sony. But it would be cool, but it's not happening.
It's not happening.
Then we're getting a sort of Star Wars thing because the new movie's out, and now these games are might be in development.
Don't care.
The Uncharted type game and stuff. Star Wars, don't care. No. Do you think it will though? No.
Lightsabers, but maybe like bring back Star Wars 1313. I was excited about that.
I think Battlefront 2 will get talked about.
No. That was only last year. That was it. No chance. Skate 4. Every conference I watch, right? Skate 4 every year. Write that down. Don't need to write it down right now. But Skate 4, that's it. If Skate 4 happens, we quit the podcast. I become homeless.
Okay.
I fuck a transvestite in Nepal.
I think Hellblade will get talked about as well. But again, I don't know enough about that. I've got to predict that, but I don't know enough about it to predict that. That's the Heavenly Swords guys. They're doing a game. I remember it was a trailer for ages ago.
What was their last game?
I've
got one that's going to win. Horizon Zero Dawn release date.
I've put the fucking 3 dates. Horizon has a release date.
I wasn't listening to what you said.
Horizon has a release date February, it got delayed.
Alright, well I want just Horizon on me.
You can't fucking do that.
I wasn't listening when you said that.
Right, Crash, Horizon, Detroit all have to have release dates in this conference. By the end of this conference.
Wait, so why have you put Horizon release date if it doesn't have a release date?
It does.
Oh, so you can't get a point for getting a release.
No, but I'm saying like these are going to have trailers, and
right,
all three will have release dates by the end of the conference.
Right, I'm going to
Horizon already had it.
Right, I'm going to say Horizon comes out in March.
It will still get delayed. Because it's in February, I think.
Is it supposed to? Okay, I don't know. Right,
February 25th or something. I'm sure it's in a trip somewhere like weeks ago, but yeah.
I really don't remember what you saying.
Do you think they'll let us change our names?
No.
Nah, don't think it's happening.
I think they just do the piss calling off.
Yeah, just keep it in there. Don't want Onimusha. People will be vying for that online, but I think it's a dead franchise.
What?
Remember the Ninja franchise in PS2, Onimusha? It was an awesome game. Well, people were talking about PS4 like remake. No, people were just saying that because they want it. Didn't we talk about the Pro? Didn't we try and sit because it was so shit the last conference? Didn't we try and recuperate for the last?
What was the last thing when they announced the Pro? Was it TGS or something? And it was just a guy in a room with it.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
Yeah.
There was no like big fireworks and big giant PlayStation 4 X's and stuff.
Apparently it was really boring the conference. I didn't actually watch it, but apparently it's boring as fuck. Injustice 2 will probably get talked about, but then I don't know for sure because that's not a PS4 exclusive. But I think that's coming out soon, so they'll probably show something for Injustice 2. And Days Gone, that zombie game that you're like Sons of Anarchy guy. And it's like Zombie Apocalypse. I'm looking forward to the game. I don't know though because we just got a trailer at E3, so I think that we might just let it sit in that for a while and then bring it out eventually.
Cool.
So that's some predictions. We'll listen. I'll listen back next week and we'll work out who won what points.
I definitely have won. With this bet on the Horizon getting a release date, I mean, I cannot win.
You're not getting a fucking point if that's release date.
Half a point at least.
That's out already. We know the release date.
No, we don't. Just leave it.
No, I'm fucking. You're wrong. Fuck you. You're not getting a fucking point.
I half a point.
No, he don't.
But I don't know the release date.
But I'm gonna fuck. It has a release date. Oh man. This is what it's like working with him every week, man. It's brutal as fuck. February 28th, 2017.
That sounds right then. Cool.
Why do
point?
It's not. You can't do that.
Just give him a point. Just give him a point. No matter time he gets a point, he gives up when he gets another point.
That's Mitchell Stone again. It's getting fucking less like it the more you do it.
Bill Cosby, that. There's no Sport Bill Cosby on this podcast.
Yeah.
No matter you get hit, he gets back up and he gets hit again. He gets up. Dude, I've only heard him. I've never actually heard him talk ever. I've only heard like South Park doing his voice and stuff. Right. I've never actually in like other impressions of his voice.
So it's a derivative version that you got.
Yeah.
Okay, we've done 45 minutes. That shit out of my Rottweiler. Let's move on to our famous section. Rottweiler. Let's move on to our famous section.
Rottweiler, wipe, why?
Close.
Right, fuck it, just go. That was quite good because we spaced the news quite well.
Right, have you been playing anything?
No, of course not.
Too busy.
Should we just get rid of this section?
No, I've been playing. You're gonna be disappointed. I've been playing a phone game, but it's Rick and Morty.
Just tap the balloon.
No. It's called Pocket Morty, and it's like Pokemon, but you're Rick and you collect Mortys and you have them like fight each other. And it's quite good. Just other references and stuff. Yeah. It's shit. Like it's just I don't like Pokemon, so it's just like a shit version of Pokemon, but just all the Rick and Morty versus references make it quite funny.
That's cool.
And I bought on the way over here. I went to a game, and I bought Deus Ex because to kind of pat myself in the back for getting all my uni stuff in. Yeah, the new one. 20 quid it was in game.
What, already?
Yeah, aye. And the steelbook version I got as well.
It was on sale?
I was down for like 45 to like 20 quid.
Nice.
So I bought that, and I bought thing on my phone. What do you call it? New Tomb Raider game.
So wait, a phone game?
No.
Oh, you bought it on your phone?
I bought it on Amazon. Okay. The Rise of Tomb Raider, yeah. Rise of Tomb Raider.
I need to borrow that after Christmas. I really need to play
it. So I bought it too.
Cool. Fan-dabby dozy.
What are you reading or anything?
No.
I've fucking finally got around to buying that Frank Miller comic Ronin. It's like one of the only Frank Miller comics I've not read, so that's on its way. I'll read that when it gets, but I'm not reading anything.
Do you know every time like you start talking about comic books and that, you know I zone out. Like every time, I just let you go for like 10 minutes and I just zone out. Like I just
like that Lee Evans joke when he's got the mic and his wife's talking and they're like, yeah, do the iron, do the washing, do this. And he's just like slowly moving the mic.
I don't know why, it's just that specific bit when you talk about comic books.
That's like your bit just to zone out. Yeah. Were you listening to anything?
No.
You listened to that?
The Rick and Morty podcast with Dan Harmon. No, it was
Justin Roiland.
Machinima's podcast.
Yeah.
On Dan Harmon, it was really good. It was really interesting. Good insight into the back of it.
And they're quite. Was the two of them on it?
Yeah.
Is that the one where one? Like the guy, it's Justin Roiland that does the voices into it? Yeah. He's doing like Morty or Rick, I can't remember who it is, and he's trying to make stuff up and it's just shit. And Dan Harmon's like, yeah, this is why I write this shit. He just reads it because what he's got up is really funny.
No, well, I don't think it was that one.
Alright, I've listened to podcasts. I think it was a live podcast I was listening to them, and that said on that. But that was quite good, even though it was a live podcast. Cool. I've been listening to a podcast called Do Go On. It's okay. It's Australian. And it's got some Australian comedians, and I only listened to it because Nick Mason was on like a couple of episodes talking about comics, so that's quite good.
I have been listening to there was one, I've completely forgot it.
Another podcast?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, so it doesn't matter, we'll move on.
Okay.
I was listening to a podcast with Tim's brother, like it was a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, he was in jail and stuff.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Is he?
But he's kind of interesting.
Is he like Tim?
No,
nothing.
Tim's like imagine like you were a good boy, and then imagine your brother was like getting arrested and shit, and like
totally different.
Yeah, really different. And he's more like got so much more street. Have you seen Trailer Park Boys?
I've seen bits of it.
Do you know the white guy who's black?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
He's a bit like him.
Right.
So,
that's good.
Doesn't that? That was quite good.
What are you watching?
We'll talk about The Walking Dead.
Right, okay.
We'll just
I thought it was total shit.
You know, like I liked it.
Did you? Just Tara run about for an hour?
Yeah, it's a feminist, a Tumblr colonising an island.
Boring as fuck. Nothing happened.
Did. Now they know there's another group that hates. Do you not see what they're doing?
Yeah, they're building up other groups so they can all team up and fight Negan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but shit. Like, nothing. It was boring. Like, she's a shit character.
She eat the fish.
She's unfunny and boring.
She eat the fish. She get the fish. You give it the fish and she eat the fish. What? She eats the fish.
What do you do?
She get the fish.
Is this a bit or is you having a break?
She falls off the fish and then she gets the fish.
What's the fucking accent?
She eats the fish.
Do you know what? That segment you just did, a bit that you just did, I was more entertaining that fucking episode of Walking Dead. I use a shit character. I thought that she's meant to be funny. It's so unfunny.
She's not funny, is she?
She was like, funny. Oh, we could just do this for ages, guys. Like, haha, like, oh, ease the tension. It's fucking wanky, like fucking Yuri humour. That's the kind of shit she was saying, right? Shut the fuck up, stupid cow.
Well, I did a tweet last night. He went, my son's developing a Glasgow uni accent. Might need to put him back.
Probably his dad's a wanker.
Do you like him?
No, I don't like him.
It's fucking weird.
But I won't did. I think it's total shit though. Like, did you see? I did kind of notice an episode that she's put a wee bit of weight on since like the last season, because she's not been in it since like halfway through the last season.
Does it matter if a woman puts weight on? How dare she even be on telly for putting weight on?
Well, that's the thing. That's going to go to.
Who cares?
Like I didn't care. Like, I didn't notice it, but I didn't even say it to Courtney. I just kind of thought it and didn't think anything of it.
Pig.
But then people online were like saying, no, she's pure fat, and really? How would you get fat in zombie apocalypse, right? But then it turns out she's had a baby since like she was last in it. Baby fat. And so like she's came back for like to her work like weeks after having a baby. So I actually pretty ballsy. Like she's just had a baby. She was running her motors and all that and doing all this like mental shit. So
fuck off, people judging people on their fucking weight. Like honestly. So who gives a fuck if she put on weight? Even if she was just saying,
just randomly put on weight.
Like, fuck it. Like, I know it kind of fucks with the show.
It's apocalypse and food and.
Do you know what I mean? But like, just leave her alone.
And also, this TV show, zombies don't really exist. So
yeah, that's true.
Who gives a fuck? They're not real.
She's eating too many fishes. She eat too many fishes. She eat all the fishes. She have a baby. She eat the baby. She eat the baby. She eat the baby and the fishes.
What are you doing?
Having a mental breakdown.
Well, if you're going to do it, you better record it.
It doesn't fucking matter. No one listens. No one fucking listens.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was. I reminded me. See the episode that made me stop watching Fear the Walking Dead, the first episode of season 2. It reminded me of that. The last episode. There's nothing.
I thought it was cool that they were all away, and then they have to just come back. Because they'll be slightly less affected by it, because they didn't see Glenn's head being smashed in.
Yeah, but she was back. Eugene. That was the best bit of the episode when Eugene Kirsch made the face, and she was like, "Oh fuck." That was the best bit of the episode.
But Eugene didn't bring back any of the fishes. No fishes.
I preferred the Rocky Balboa thing. To be honest, I preferred the Stallone. Or the Bill Cosby.
I want the fishes. Come back without the fishes. I want the fishes.
This is like a combination of all the fucking impressions. And none of them are good. They're even better together though. Oh fuck.
Do you like the fishes?
But yeah, I'm not surprised it's fucking losing ratings. They need to do something drastic, I think. They need to bring Negan in and have him just fucking murder somebody.
Last season.
They're not going to do that.
Just do it. Go for it.
They're not going to do it.
Kill the fishes.
Okay. You had a lot of stuff last week you'd watched and you wanted to talk about and you forgot. Snowden and stuff.
Oh yeah. So did I not talk about Snowden?
No.
Let's not, because I got in.
I want to rewatch it. I want to watch it. I haven't seen it.
Wait till you've watched it. I have many opinion on this. We end up getting a super political.
He was on Good Night Now, right? He was talking about it. It was quite good. I told you about that.
So I'm just going to not talk about it because it'll bring up politics and that. But I watched. I may bring up last week.
So look forward to that next week. Get into politics.
More fishes.
More fishes.
Aye, so I watched The Great Dictator.
Alright, yeah, chat.
Really fun. 1940. It's still funny to this day.
Is it?
Pretty.
Is it silent?
No, I'm pretty sure it was his first talking film.
Right.
Like the first one he did, it was talking, and it got kicked out of Hollywood. Never from.
Really? Yeah, because it was controversial.
Yeah. Because like the Disney and shit in Hollywood
sympathise with the Nazis,
so they get the fuck.
So they just totally take the piss out of the Nazis?
Yeah. Right. And it's like, you must have seen the speech at the end of it.
I don't know.
Oh, it's like one of the greatest speeches ever. If you've not seen the speech yet, watch the film, and just for that speech at the end, it's incredible. Paolo Nutini's got like, he just stops one of his songs and just that speech goes on.
Alright.
Guitar line over it. Pretty cool. Yeah, so that was really funny. There's this bit when he's a dictator and he's meeting the other dictator, and so they're both trying to do power moves by like sitting higher than each other and that. So they're on like barber's chairs and they're both getting a shave, right? So he pumps his chair up a little bit, so his chair goes higher than the other guy, and the other guy pumps his up. yourself, and it ended up both of them doing this, and
I've
it ended up
seen
about
that
40 feet in the air. It's so funny.
I think I've seen that before.
Yeah. But it's fantastic. Really good.
Is it just like visual humour, like, or slapstick, or is it?
It's very slapstick.
Right,
yeah. But what I also
is it slow, or is it? Or because it's an old, and maybe
a little bit
stereotypical for old films, but
a little bit slow. But it's really good. It's definitely worth a watch. Also, the guy, I sympathise with the guy because the dictator in the film has a big blonde streak,
right,
but his is more centre than mine.
Right.
So it's like we both get this mad, just random blonde streak. Do you know what I mean? His has died right enough, but mine's like Charlie Chaplin, the Great Dictator's got. If you've seen it, he's got the blonde streak. I have the same blonde streak.
So he has like hair. His dark hair, but just like a blonde streak.
Just like in the front of his head, he's just got a big blonde streak through his head. Just like moi.
Oh well, I've not been watching anything else because I've just been fucking snowed in with uni stuff. But
I've been watching Rick and Morty on repeat. And
South Park season news, man. That's shit. It's delightful.
I know, shit, isn't it?
It's shit.
I know. Dion told me.
Have you seen about South Park?
So I don't know if I like the new season.
No.
I don't know. The member berries were fun at the start. You must have seen it's everywhere.
I've seen it now.
Yeah, it was funny for like the first 2 episodes, and now it's just kind of
became
annoying.
A meme.
It's been cute when they do it, but remember the Jabba the Hutt, remember? It was pretty cool, but it's just a bit tedious now.
Right.
And like, Kyle's dad is not half as funny as Stan's dad, so it's more focused on Kyle's dad this season, which is a bit of a shame, but. In PC Principal, he was introduced last season. He's hilarious, but they've just dropped him.
Right.
Yeah. Not dropped him, but he's not in it much.
Do you have a YouTube channel to recommend?
No.
I
found some girl. I don't think she uploads, but no, I was watching that blind guy. She was like blind stuff. There's a girl who does the same thing, but she's got no arms.
Alright.
So it's how she does that shit without having arms.
Right.
She's feet that are like hands, man. And she drives with her feet.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's mental. Yeah, she drives with her feet. It's pretty cool. I can't even drive. I have arms.
You have 4 limbs, huh?
Yeah.
I don't have a YouTube channel to recommend, but Filthy Frank's fucking video was amazing.
Yeah. Welcome to the rice field, motherfucker!
A real Frank's back.
So good.
Real imposter Frank's not dead, but gone.
Yeah.
I think. And Chin Chin's gone for a while.
And sacrifices will be soon. Yeah.
The special effects are amazing.
It's so good.
So good.
I came out of portal with a 40 and a blunt.
I'm going to go and watch that again, man.
That can be our video of the week.
Aye.
It's amazing. Hands down.
Not that he's like any... As in mental though, like... Because I've watched him for a long time, like... I remember his videos used to get... It's still a lot more hours, well, right? But like, it was like 20,000 views a video, like 10,000, 15,000 views. Like, that's when I started watching. And like, that one... I left a couple of days right enough after it uploaded, because we were at the party. You told me to watch it at the party. It was the next day, or was it the day after? No, it was a Sunday, I think. Anyway, and it was already at 1 million views. Or like 955,000 or something. It was near like 1 million now. So, it's mental that... Like, that content has got so big. Like,
it's so good, but...
YouTube's became weirdly self-aware. Have you noticed that? Like, it used to be like all like... PewDiePie's still the biggest channel, but like... It used to be all like stuff like PewDiePie and that Jacksepticeye and what's his name, Philip DeFranco and the guy that left, Equals 3 guy, Ray William Johnson. It was all like... Quite...
It changes every year, YouTube.
I know, no, but I think people like that Boogie and... People like... I wouldn't say like kind of funny and Dan Dwyer or YouTubers, but they're like... journalists almost on YouTube, and like the kind of film and analysing channels like Cinefix and stuff, and then so it's kind of matured a bit in that way. And then I think that even like PewDiePie became a lot more self-aware. Like his videos, he hardly plays games anymore. It just takes a fucking piss.
I am convinced he's trying to lose viewers. I am genuinely...
Thanks for the experiment wants to quit. And
No, I don't think he wants to quit. I just don't think he wants to be the number one person on YouTube. So I think he's trying to change his humour, trying to get people to hate him a bit. That's what I think, and I like him for it. Cause I've never seen him play through a game once, but I have seen like when he gets a new car and stuff. And I love...
Did you watch that video where he's changing people's names? He like gets the authorization to change people's titles.
And I've seen some of it, but it wasn't quite work. It wasn't how you described. I don't know if it was the same one, maybe a different one.
I don't know,
but have you seen his thing? He started a new YouTube channel because he didn't have the golden play button.
Yeah,
so he started Jacksepticeye 2. Yeah, just to get the gold play button.
That's pretty funny.
So that's pretty good. And then he gives away his actual PewDiePie one.
Yeah, he sold it in the streets for a £5.
So, that'd be worth so much money.
Even the fact he touched it. So I don't know, he's became yourself, and like Filthy Frank is getting like 1 million views in his videos. It's weird how that, and I feel like fucking YouTube's became more like 4chan over the years.
Well, no,
it's skewed away from like kiddie videos and Star Wars Kid and all that kind of thing.
It's a different section.
I know, you still get like the Fine Brothers, like the trash content and honest trailers. I know we just watched it, but in cinema sins you still get the kind of shitty.
Sometimes it's so shit. I used to love it. But you just find your own section on YouTube.
I don't know, but there's peaks and troughs, so I feel like the biggest channels now and biggest like videos are self kind of aware, like laughing at how shit YouTube is. Stuff, and that, even though I don't like him, that drama guy, what's his name that you like, with he's got animations with the big lips.
I hate Grady Andre. I don't like him anymore.
You told me to watch
I'm right off of him.
He's a wanker. I always thought he was a wanker, but
I liked him when he was.
But like, he is self-aware. Like, I think.
Well, he was doing his Keemstar drama and shit. Yeah. And I thought it was quite funny because I don't like Keemstar.
I'm really glad that YouTube drama thing's died.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really a thing anymore, which I fucking that became. I was really big this year for some reason at the start of the year.
It was fucking Toby Turner, wasn't it?
It was him who started it.
Pretty much. But
see, there's another Indian era YouTuber, man. He's never going to be the same again. Fine Brothers, even the Fine Brothers will be fine, right? But even that fucking React World, like that, fucking dent in their armour, man. They've not quite recovered for that, I don't think.
I never watched them before.
I watched like the odd one.
YouTubers React. I thought that was good because they usually, when they got decent YouTubers, like they knew their shit about it. Like when Philip DeFranco's on it, like you might not like him, but he knows YouTube culture like really well. So when they were interviewing him about a viral video from back in the day, it made sense because he was a presence at the time. So I don't know. We get about one view a fucking week.
YouTube's great though. I really do think it's
ultimate form of media, isn't it? Really.
In a way, it makes me sad that it's probably kind of the future of entertainment, because like you do get good TV shows, you do get fucking really brilliant like Breaking Bad and things like that. But I don't know, man. I think kids these nowadays and that, like kids that are born with iPads in their hands and stuff, I think they'll grow up and watch like HBO and AMC. I think they'll just grow up and just watch YouTube.
That's fine. Because
a whole family will gather around a YouTube video. It's weird. I don't know.
No, but you get a Chromecast, still get your challenge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But like, I can't picture sitting with my mum and dad and my wee sister watching fucking Filthy Frank. Do you know what I mean?
No, but it's not. No, but you just watch. That's what I'm saying. YouTube is not like telly.
And I don't mean like Filthy Frank, but even like a kid-friendly video. Like I can't imagine like sitting. I don't know.
No, but it's like channels. Like channels.
I know.
Channels after TV channels.
I know.
It's just the same. And like the less people. Like, because we're saying this TV's declining, so there's less money in TV, because less people are watching telly. Then viewers are just moving to something else. Do you know what I mean? So it's the same amount of viewers.
Same amount of people.
They're just moving their eyes.
Yeah.
So the money will follow where their fucking eyes are. Do you know what I mean? So when the money goes into YouTube, see, content gets better. Do you know what I mean? So you can do a full. I think HBO's documentaries are fantastic. Like, super well done and shit. But then, so maybe stop broadcasting it on telly and just put it on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? But the money will still be there as a fucking.
I think it could be a good thing in a sense, because I think it'll filter out the shite. Like, there's still a lot of shite on the telly, especially on British telly. There's so much fucking shite, like all these daytime programmes. And I think eventually, if people don't watch telly, fucking BBC and all that, and these big studios and like HBO and that, will want to spend money on shite TV shows. So they'll just have good shit. It'll weed out, but it means I think a lot of the kind of shit because YouTube's going to become bigger. That opens the door. I mean, MD can upload to YouTube. Do you know what I mean? And I think it kind of affects the quality kind of filter on YouTube. But I think that when people shift over the years to the internet and stuff, I think TV quality will go up.
Well, I think everything will just end up like Netflix. I think instead of paying £30 a month for Sky and you get your packages and shit, you buy you spend £10 on Netflix, £10 on HBO Go, £10 on Sky Go. Do you know what I mean? You do it that way, then eventually you can see everything. Like,
how long do you think it will take for like DVD, like physical media, to die out?
I don't think it will. Records haven't even died. Do you know what I mean?
Records have came back. I don't think DVDs will ever. There's not really a reason though for like records.
No,
CDs have died. Nobody buys CDs anymore.
That's true.
But like streaming and vinyl is like.
Yeah, but
people listen to vinyl quite with better sound.
The problem's quality. Like a Blu-ray looks so much better than streaming a HD film.
I guess so.
Do you know what I mean? Blu-ray looks something else.
At the same time, though, 4K tellies came out, stream Netflix on your telly.
I suppose, but
do you know what I mean?
The bandwidth needs to catch up eventually.
I know.
So
if
we all had Google Fibre,
it's a latency issue, really.
Yeah. But even then, it's like when it's like gigabit internet, like your DVD will still be faster. Like,
because it's in the room. Aye.
So and you get Ultra HD Blu-rays now as well. So I don't think it'll ever fully die.
I think I'll always be physical media for like records and games, but I think for movies and TV shows, I think I'll never buy another movie or TV show on a disc.
I think movies will be on DVD longer than games.
Do you think so?
I don't think the next consoles will even have
disc ports.
Like I think it's pretty rare to get a PC disc now. Like a game, and get the actual disc.
Because of Steam.
Pretty rare. Like Steam did it by undercutting the market.
But at the same time, see, I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I still think on a PC, like a CD port is useful. Like not for games,
no,
but for putting stuff on it, discs and taking stuff off.
I've had that computer a year.
Like for university and that, we need to hand in discs quite a lot. And
I've had that a year and a half. I've not needed
it. Never used it once.
Yeah, there's always a way.
I mean, you can always just buy an external one and fucking plug it in your USB. So it doesn't really matter.
What Colin says, like with games anyway, he says like the PlayStation need to keep. That's why the prices aren't cheap in the PlayStation Store, because they need to keep shops like Game and that all open. They need to keep them open so they can shift the consoles. But with Amazon and stuff, they don't really need to do it
anymore.
Best thing GameStop could do would somehow sell digital codes. That's like their best fucking way. And compete with the PlayStation Store online. That's like their best. I don't know if they can do that because you need permission.
But at the same time, like that would, because that's why I don't want to go digital, because I just paid £20 for Deus Ex. If you went to PS Store, that would be £45 still.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. So if GameStop did that and undercut £20, then you would go and buy that code. You wouldn't fucking down it for
exactly.
And just have an app on your PlayStation.
And I think
but like you said, you need permission. So
also, I think the argument you just stick the disc in and you play. That's not like that now.
No,
you stick it in, you wait ages for an update and then an install, and then the disc has got to install onto the hardware. So now it's not even fucking
plug in and play.
So like there really is no need for discs now. The only thing that's stopping.
I just like having a box in my hand. I like the box art and reading the back, and I like the fact that that's
ever since took the game manuals out of it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'd give a lesson but I still think that's shit. Like if I ever become like a game developer, I don't care if I lose money. I'm having like a fucking thick manual with wee character bios and guns, and I'm bringing all that shit back, man. Because exactly when you're young, man, it's a shit when you're away home in the motor reading the fucking back of the Metal Gear or fucking whatever game it is that you've just bought. You're like, I can't fucking wait to game and play shit.
Cool.
Do a modern classic.
Shit, I forgot about this.
You can look at my list for the week if you want.
No, come on. I'm my own man with the fish sheet.
Okay, I'll say mine first.
You go yours.
I think The Matrix is a modern classic. I know that it's been solid by 2 and 3, but I still think the first one was a fucking massive step in the right direction for science fiction and movies and stuff like that. It's a rip-off of a lot of other stuff. That Ghost in the Shell is pretty much the same story, and that
is that an anime?
Aye, but and there's a
it doesn't count as art, so you can't rip it.
There's a comic book called The Invisibles as well that Grant Morrison wrote, and people plugged in, unplugged, and come to the world, and it's the same fucking. So they basically just took an anime and a comic book and fucking there's a film with Neo, but I don't know, the first one. The way you can, if a movie really fucking affects the zeitgeist, like Avatar didn't, right, is everybody else fucking starts copying it. Like after The Matrix, we could fucking. There must be at least 100 films with like slow motion bullet dodging. Do you know what I mean? Like at least 100. Like not just in America, like all over the world, like at least 100 films that are just total rip off of The Matrix. No one ever fucking ripped off Avatar. Maybe like one or two like space movies that came out after it, but it didn't like fucking change the game in any way. Matrix did, so I think Matrix is a modern classic.
Oh, good job. Okay, got one. Fine. Influence culture, Jackass.
It did influence culture.
I am saying
like
that.
Where
everybody knows Jackass.
Where you think it's artistically like good or not, it is entertaining, so and it did change the culture.
Yeah,
it did die. And I fucking love it. Like I don't care if it's like stupid and mindless.
I love it as well. I'm counting just Jackass as a realm.
Yeah,
not as like
not, a TV show,
not
film.
I don't think any film is like particularly
a milestone. Yeah.
I think to get more radical
as a whole.
They go, but I just think the concept of Jackass. Cause I think there's a pretty like there was like shit before.
It's just total escapism. Like you think about all this other shit, like even things we're talking about, like Silent Hill is a horror game, right? Fucking Matrix is like fuck me your mind because it's unplugging and are using virtual world. Like that's just, you don't really think of it, it's just cunts just hurting themselves and it's funny as fuck. So like funny. There's no thought to it and that's why it's so good. So good, it's just pure base instinct.
I was watching, Steve-O's got a YouTube channel. I don't know if you've watched it or...
No.
He was uploading a lot and then he just kind of stopped.
What is it, like vlogs?
Aye, kind of, but they're quite good.
Does he not like fuck himself up with that in videos?
Nah, no, because he does a stage show.
Oh, right. What, stand up?
No, not stand up, like just shows. I don't know, right. But
I follow him on Facebook and like he puts up some of his stunts on Facebook.
We'll see the videos and stuff he does, like.
Yeah, there's YouTube channel.
Yeah,
right.
So he did one the other day, it's so funny. So he's in the UK and he was going by Stoke-on-Trent. Right, so he went on Twitter and he got a guy to go for a couple of days on tour with him called Trent, just for the joke that he was stoked on Trent. So he got like a guy called Trent and his pal, and he's just like, we're stoked on you, Trent, and then he just hung out and went to nightclubs and shit, just for that joke. Stoked on Trent. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay, I'll give you Jackass. I've written it in with a pen.
That's cool.
Okay, is that it for this week?
I guess so.
But I'm near 9 minutes, that's better than usual than
about
10
18
minutes.
different impressions. So.
And
a mental breakdown.
So speaking of Facebook, go to Gameswitch Facebook page, go to the YouTube channel, go to, well, you probably, if you're listening to shit, you've already done the YouTube channel. Go to Twitter at Gameswitch Pod.
Yeah. It's just kind of turned into a personal account, really.
Gmail is gameswitchpodcast@gmail.com. Send us a fucking email. It's been fucking 3 years, you pricks. Fucking send us something. Well, the blog.
We've been ghosted by the audience.
The Tumblr blogs, Gameswitch blog, reviews and shit around that. That's everything, isn't it? That's all our shit.
I don't know, I could do another half an hour of just impressions.
I think I'm good. It's tempting as that sounds.
Wishes. I want wishes. We should definitely end this.
Right. Bye.
Bye.